On to our next speaker, we have Mr. Rajasekaran Gnanamoorthy, who's the co-founder of Codify Group, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, here with us today to share his raw story with us.
What an inspiring speech before me. And she set a very high benchmark that I need to perform better than her in terms of my speech. It's always, I welcome challenge, and it's great to be here. Since morning, we heard so many inspiring stories which people, they must never spoken to anybody, because mostly when we are in a corporate world, our own business, we go and talk only business. We don't talk about our personal sufferings, personal challenges, how we come across. So today is a great opportunity for me to speak the same. And I am from India, a city called Coimbatore, the city known for textile revolution, city known for entrepreneurship, innovation, and nowadays it is known for IT. Most of the people from Bangalore and Chennai, they're moving to Coimbatore, and it is becoming smart city. But it was not as smart as it today, 30 years ago when I started my career. So I studied, like some of you, like I also studied in a Tamil medium school. My parents, my grandparents, they're all working in textile mills. So during my school time, when I speak to anybody, all my friends, relatives, everyone will have a background of working as a labor for a textile mill in Coimbatore. So that's why most of the people will be there. So what happens, all your thoughts, beliefs, everything will be surrounding by that. So when you talk to anybody, they'll say that, okay, after you study, you go to the textile mill, you will continue your dad's legacy. So my grandma was working there, my dad was working there, and I felt I don't want to do the same, I want to break. So my dad, with his limited knowledge, he told me, okay, I can go to my manager, I recommend for a job for you as a become a supervisor, so you can go for that. But I said, no, I don't want any recommendation, so that tomorrow if I'm very successful in my life, that person will take ownership for my success. So I said, I don't want that. Then I went for studying graduation. So I was very passionate to study engineering, but unfortunately I could not go for engineering because of few marks less. Then I felt, what is the next thing I can do? Then I selected mathematics because I love to do problem solving, practical things. I don't like theories. So I opted for mathematics. I go to the college. First 1 week, I could not understand anything because all the professors start talking in English. And till that time, even my English teacher used to speak to us in Tamil. So I cannot understand a single word. So I need to overcome this first challenge. What I'm going to do, I was thinking. Then I had like a Three Idiots movie. I had two friends. One person is from Kerala, the other person is from Andhra Pradesh. So they can't speak, the guy from Andhra, he cannot speak Tamil. I cannot speak English, but we need to talk to each other. So that's how our broken conversation started. I started understanding. And my other friend from Kerala, he is very good in studies. He was class number one. So what I used to do with him is, he will take fantastic notes. After the class is over, I will ask him to explain to me in Tamil. So that's how I start learning. Then I start picking up English. Then I started reading books. I started listening to English songs. That's how I start building my English. So till 17 years, I didn't speak anything in English. After that only, I started learning the language. But the moment you start learning English, what happens is like, you start reading books from New York bestseller or some totally different from your own town. Because till that time, you are only confined to your friends and families in your town. When you start reading, you're reading very inspiring stories by Zig Ziglar and Stephen Covey, Dale Carnegie, how to become friends and influence people, 7 good habits of people, and all those good books when you read, then it really start motivating you to achieve something great in your life. So I start reading books for learning English, but it also shaped me as having high ambition in life. And college also gave me an opportunity to deal with kids who are from business background, rich kids, which you never experience in your day-to-day life. So when you go to their house, when you see their parents, then that also inspired me. Then that time I decided, okay, I want to become an entrepreneur. Why not I start my own business when I'm studying in this college? So in second year, I start joining for a tuition center. I was teaching mathematics for school kids. But I felt there is a gap. Why can't I start my own instead of working for someone? In third year, I started my own tuition center. I had 250 students studying in my institute. And so morning, I go to college. Evening, I'll teach kids. Weekend, I teach kids. All 7 days, 18 hours, I keep working. And one fine day, what happened? One of my friend came to my tuition center and said, there is a campus interview going on in the college. Would you like to join? I said, I am an entrepreneur. I don't want to go for any interview. He said, just come for fun. Let's go for it. So sometime in life, what happens? These kind of things, your friends or somebody well-wisher will come and say something which you never thought about it, and that will change your life. This is what happened to me. So I went along with him for the interview, and except me, all the other people were well-dressed. They were very prepared. They're very eager to get the job. I went there. I don't want the job, but I want to just experience the interview process. So when the interview started, the guy started with very negative thing. He said that you are not appropriately dressed for this interview. I said, I'm still not your employee. You offer me a job, I can be well dressed than anybody else here, but now I'm not your employee. Everything I said opposite to whatever he asked me. Like then he said, you're a teacher, you cannot become a salesman. I said, a teacher can become the best salesman. If you can handle hundreds of kids and make them excel in the class, I can handle hundreds of dealers to make them excel in the studies. So he liked the answer, and ultimately what happened, out of the 40 people who attended the interview, only I got selected, including my friend who took me there, he did not get selected. He put an obligation on me that, okay, I took a job from somebody else and I cannot let it go. Then that fine day I need to make a choice. Should I continue doing my business or I need to take a job? Then I decided, okay, let me take the job because it is not right to leave that after going through such a interview process. Then the manager who hired me said, you need to travel tonight. Let's go to Bangalore. You'll be working from there. So I started working. I was very successful. I was one of the best salesmen in that company. I was working from my hometown. Then that time my dad told me very valuable advice. He said, you are in a very comfort zone. You are earning more than twice of my salary. And you're sitting at home and always talking in the phone. Like nowadays people say work from home. I'm talking about work from home in 1998. So my dad cannot understand. He spent 10, 12 hours in a off thing and he go and struggle whole day and he make half of my salary. Then he said that you need to go outside your hometown, go far away from hometown, stay in North India, learn languages. That's how you can progress in life. If you stay here, you will not grow. Because he moved from a small village to Coimbatore, that's how his life progressed. And he want me also to do the same thing. So I went for, even though I was very good in the job, so I went for another interview. I got selected. That person said, you're so lucky. We have an opportunity in your hometown. You can continue there. I said, no, I don't want my hometown. Give me up north. I want to go there. Then he said that you don't know the language. How are you going to work there? So I said, give me 3 months. If I don't learn language, you can fire me. I'm fine with it. Then they said, they don't have an opportunity in North India. You can go and work from North Karnataka. So I went to a place which is maybe 1,500 kilometers away from my hometown. In next day, my life changed because my mother is not there, nobody to cook, nobody to tell me how to talk to people, what to do. So you start from zero. I was forced to learn languages. Within 5 months, I learned Hindi, I learned Kannada, I became fluent in Telugu because in North Kannada, you can learn a lot of languages. So after learning languages, I was able to connect with people very well, with all the distributors and wholesalers. And I became very successful salesman in that company as well. Then I decided what is next. My dream of going to North India did not happen. I'm still in the half of India. I need to go up north. Then I joined a company called, I want to join a company called TVS Motor Company. So what I did, I sent an email to HR saying that how I can be more competent person in their company based on my bicycle selling experience to become a salesman for selling mopeds and two-wheelers. And they called me next day. They said that we never received such email from anybody, that someone is writing to us saying that how they can be fit for the future role. They immediately invited me for the interview. I went and I got selected. And they posted me in Bhopal, which is 3,500 kilometers from my hometown. So I felt my wishes fulfilled. I went there. And my Hindi became even better, and I got promoted there as an area sales manager there. But I look back my career in last 10 years, I'm keep on doing similar sales job, every year getting like a single digit, double digit growth, but I'm not happy. Then I thought that if I really want to grow bigger, then I need to get into something most happening industry or the company which are more profitable. So what should I do? That time I saw that many software companies are really booming in India during 2000. So I decided let's move into IT field. So I start applying for IT job, even though I'm not having any degree in IT, but I thought my sales experience will help me to get into something. And that's how I landed in a job in a company called eBay. So I started e-commerce in 2006. And so then from there, like 6 years, I really did well in eBay, grown business 11x. Then one fine day, I got a call from Mr. Ronaldo Mushawar from Dubai. He said that he would like to meet me. Like I never had such experience where someone from abroad calling me is sponsoring my ticket and he want me to come over here. So I came here and he told me that there is an opportunity. Whatever you did in India for eBay, you need to repeat the same for Souk.com in Dubai. You need to grow electronics category. We have ambition to become a billion-dollar company, but today we are small. We have funding, but we need growth. Then I took up that challenge. I left India, I came here, and within 5 years, Souk.com became a billion-dollar company. Then eventually Amazon came and acquired. I became Amazon employee. So from there, after doing that, I had that entrepreneurship stint from early days. I want to become an entrepreneur. So what I decided, even though I had a comfort job as regional director in Amazon, I quit. I decided now I need to go to the next location because in my life, what I think is always when you reach a peak, leave it, start from scratch, then the next peak will be higher than the previous peak. So in 2017, when I was reading about Mohammed bin Salman about Vision 2030, he wanted to digitize the country, he wanted to go digital. I felt Saudi is the place to be in because I'm into e-commerce, I'm talking about digital transformation. Why not go to Saudi? So went to Saudi, in Riyadh, started own company into e-commerce. It's called Tila.com. Launched, successfully scaled. After reaching certain threshold, I could not continue to secure more funding. Then I thought of pivoting. So how can I pivot from there? Then I started SaaS-based companies called Packer, SaaSmile, all in partnership. So now what we are doing is we are providing more technology solution to e-commerce merchants who want to come online. My e-commerce journey continuing for the past 18 years because when you are in a very dynamic industry, you will keep learning and you keep evolving as a person. That's how you can stay at the top of the game. Otherwise, if you are very happy with whatever you're having, you will not reach to the next level. I read in some place like when you see a mountain, you see only one side of the mountain. When you go to the top of the mountain, then only you know the other side. Do you have a sea or you have like a garden or whatever? Unless you go to the top, you will not see it. So still I feel that my job is only halfway through and a lot more to be seen. And life is like an adventure. So don't have limited beliefs. Where you start is not important. Where you want to go is most important. And also wherever you have your passion, you need to work with the passion in the industry which you love, like the way you are doing photography. Similarly, I love electronic goods, like I love gadgets. That's what made me as a category manager into that field and that made me to land here. So follow your passion. And similar thing, I did it for my brother, my children as well. My brother wanted to become an artist. So I supported him to do all his education. And now he is running his own animation studio. He's having like 40-member team reporting. He's working on Bollywood, Hollywood projects. So he's following his passion. Now I have a daughter, she's 20 years. She also wants to become like an artist, like a concept art. So I helped her to study. Now she's studying in Singapore. She will become like a concept artist to design characters, themes. That's her dream, and she's pursuing her dream now. I have a son, he's in grade 11. He wants to become aeronautical engineer. He wants to go and study in Germany, so I'm helping him to go in that. So basically what we need to do is we need to encourage our family members, friends, everyone to pursue their passion. When you pursue your passion, when you have a burning desire to achieve something, nothing can stop you. You can keep growing, growing. Even you will find any hurdles, you will not, you will not have a limitation in your beliefs. You can keep going. The other thing what I say is whenever you take any entrepreneurship plunge, it will be very scary initially, but if you want to become successful, you need to have financial background. Like, let's say whenever you're earning well, don't spend everything. You save half of your money, save for the rainy day. When you don't have liabilities, when you have savings in your pocket, that will ensure that you go and pursue your dreams. Many people, what they do is whatever they earn, they spend everything and they don't have enough savings. That's what will stop them getting into entrepreneurship. So even some of you never tried entrepreneurship, please start like from planning from today. If not tomorrow, one day you should become an entrepreneur. That's a different world and your life will be completely transformed. Thank you so much for listening to me and I wish you good luck.